I was born in Michigan, Battle Creek, Michigan, and then we moved when I was 4 years old to Washington, D.C., the suburbs. But we had a really pretty normal childhood. Sort of grew up in the hippie age. I'm the youngest of 3 kids. I'm the only boy. I've got 2 older sisters who I love very dearly, really close in age to me. I went to school in Reed College in Portland, Oregon. That first year was really hard for me because I was really struggling with being out. But I had a history professor who I really liked. I was a history major. After class one day, he ran after me and he said, "I heard you went to the Gay Student Union meeting, Fred." And then I was like, "Yeah, what?" and he was gay and he came out and he became sort of a mentor for me. I went to college for 3 years, dropped out, worked for 5 years. And in that process, I sort of got acclimated with the gay community. I met my partner, Paul, in '79, and we were together for 13 years in Portland. And he started working for Cascade AIDS Project, which was a brand new organization, obviously, as AIDS was hitting in the 80s. Worked with a number of people who we lost. He actually contracted AIDS in '86 and then died in '92. At the Portland Tennis Center in East Portland, they had a Friday night social for adults, and I just got involved in it. It was just a place where I could, be at peace. After I lost Paul, I just decided that, I wanted to sort of see if I could start anew. We actually met in 2002 in San Francisco. Independently, we both moved to New York within 3 weeks of each other.
Actually, it was on the street. We were just wandering down an avenue in Manhattan, and Brian said, "Isn't that Fred over there?" I was like, "Yeah, that's Fred. Hi, Fred."
And then in 2012, we just started running into each other, and we started dating. We actually just celebrated our 5th year anniversary.
They're just crazy. They're fun, they're adventurous. I live vicariously through their travels all over the world.
I started getting into doing some tennis with Fred as a very, very gentle coach. So that's been really neat to be picking that up as something I didn't really think I'd come back to. I think for us, when we're doing things like whether it's tennis or pool, having a gay connection on it is really nice to be like a group of people who are somewhat similarly minded.
Gay games is, it's probably about 30 different sports, of which tennis is just one.
I'm excited. I know that there's no entry to admission, so I feel like, hey, I'm gonna go and have a fun time. Hopefully a bunch of other fun and awesome athletes from around the world. Hopefully know a few people going from our old lives and from here, and some people that might know in Europe. I think it'll be a cool way to re-experience Paris.
One of the things I was most proud of when I was in San Francisco with the Gay and Lesbian Tennis Federation is that I was on the board for many, many years, and we ran a lot of events like team tennis and other things. But one of the things I did was the United States Gay Open, which is the oldest tournament and LGBT tournament in the country. I got inducted into their Hall of Fame, which was, a great honor for me.
From as soon as I knew him, he was so open about bringing his love for tennis into our community. And I think he's been a leader in that, both in San Francisco and now here in Orlando as well. Fred has this face that just lights you up. You just know you're going to love him. Way before I realized we were in the same community, he felt almost like an instant brother to me. He's such a true, loyal, wonderful, loving friend.
I want to say 1974, 75, and having Pride be 100 people who were terrified to walk down the streets and be out. There's an episode of Glee where the father talks about, just not only we tolerate you, but we really want you to be all you want to be.